This is a story filled with serendipity. Let me tell you the story of how the team CosmosGreen came together. Again, this is a story filled with serendipity. Ayush, my co-founder, and I studied 11th and 12th together, and after that we started CA together. He is the wiser one. He discontinued CA after 1 year, even though he went on to complete that, and he switched from CA to MBA. So once he switched, he went to Chennai to pursue his job at CRISIL, which back then was called Iravna. He was doing very well. He had a good team with a lot of chartered accountants reporting to him. He started shuttling between Chennai and London. He was doing very well in his investment analysis, investment banking role. One day, when I was in Chennai to take classes for CA students, one evening after dinner, I started this conversation with him that, hey, you remember during our college time, we used to have these animated conversations about how overnight we'll change the country, why, maybe after 45, we will quit our job and do something which is deeply meaningful, deeply impactful. The kind of conversations we had during college were like super funny. Things like overnight, how do you remove corruption from India? I think all these conversations you can have only with, during college time, right? No other time can you have those. And then I started talking about broad strokes of how we can potentially build the model in agriculture, etc. He keenly listened to me for 15-20 minutes, after which he started talking about what role he will play and what role I will play. He didn't say yes or no. It was implied that he was already interested in that, and he started talking about, okay, you do this, I do that, and so on. It was beautiful how seamlessly we started integrating, we started figuring out our terms, roles, all of that. Just a few days later, there was an agriculture conference that happened in Sri Perumbudur in the suburbs of Chennai. I took Ayush's bike and went to that agriculture conference, where most of the people who attended that were senior bureaucrats, people upwards of 50 years, and I was a kid in that entire conference. After a couple of hours, I walked out of the conference not feeling fully convinced that I was finding value from it. I was hearing more of rhetoric than something that I thought could be valuable. And outside, I saw an old, maybe like close to a 70-year-old man, equally frustrated, equally disappointed with that conference. I walked up to him, I spoke with him, I asked him who he was. He first asked me, why are you here? You're the youngest guy probably in this conference, why are you here? I introduced myself, I told about my interest in agriculture. He happens to be the senior marketing director in Indian Oil Corporation, and his name is Mr. Raghavan. And he started talking about his passion for agriculture and why he wants to do something in this space. Very instantaneously we clicked, and we met again, and soon we decided to collaborate to start CosmosGreen. A few months later, I reached out to my super boss in PwC to tell him that yes, his name is Mr. Ramakrishna. I said, we want to start an agriculture enterprise and this is how we are thinking about it. I want your guidance on that. And he said, okay, so you want to do it, you definitely should do it, because most people do not even have a plan as to what they want to do after they complete their chartered accountancy. So if you want to do it, absolutely do it. And if you want to do it, I will support you, and I will even invest if you are interested to do it. Not only did he financially invest, he also offered one of the lands that he was about to purchase as on a joint venture basis for us to collaborate, develop that, and figure out how not only do we learn agriculture, how we also demonstrate a successful model for us to take this journey forward. It's beautiful. I don't know how all these wonderful people came together, but looking back, even till date, we are extremely grateful that we all met and we began this journey. Please find more information about our team in the description below.